Yo, today on Independent Grind, we're gonna be talking about the company Discmakers. Yeah. Yo, welcome to the Independent Grind, the show that gives inspiration and tips to creative minds and entrepreneurs to music and film. I'm your host, Dramatik. Man, today we're talking about Discmakers. If you never heard of Discmakers, they're a company that they make CDs for you. I got introduced to them way back in the late '90s, but they were doing tapes and CDs. They still do vinyl, and that's how they started out making vinyl. And so that's just one company that you might can be interested in to get some of your music pressed up. But we're gonna talk about a little history of Discmakers, and we're gonna come right back. Now, it started in 1946 by Ivan Ballard. He founded a record label in Philadelphia, they say, called Ballard Record Company. The company and its various imprints included Gotham Records, and they would go on to produce music by early R&B pioneers like Roy Smeck and Bill Doggett. But because there were no other record plants in the Philadelphia area, Ivan built his own and started pressing 7/8s for his artists as well as other local labels. And within a few years, the record pressing side of the business became more successful than the label. And in 1959, the company's name was changed to Discmakers. Now, before Discmakers came along, independent artists had to go to 8 different vendors in order to make a record. You know, so with this company, they put everything in one place, making it easy for the first time to afford for independent artists to afford an album without, the label support, essentially creating the independent music industry as it is known today. And while their products have evolved with the times, from vinyl to CD and beyond, their mission has always remained the same: empowering independent artists to pursue what they love. And I got hooked to, I learned about Discmakers through the Source magazine. And they used to, like I said in the last video, they used to have these little ads in the back of the Source magazines about getting your tapes and everything printed. And so I used to get the magazines from them, and they'll give you the magazines, and you just look through it. So by the time I was able to get the money to get stuff printed, I was able to do CDs. I got a partner that I know that him and his group went through Discmakers. And I went through Discmakers on my first release and my second release. That's mostly who I got all my CDs printed from, because they have good quality. I know a lot of people like the mixtapes and stuff, but I don't like to buy the CDs that you can lick your thumb and rub the CD and the ink smear. I don't like that. I like the ink to be on there so hard where you can't rub it off, and I'm talking about a good professional looking CDs. That's just a company you can look into and maybe get some CDs printed up if you're looking for some good quality. Sometimes you gotta choose quality over quantity, especially if you're trying to make a statement. But we're gonna talk about other services that they offer when I come back. Yeah, be right back.
Dramatic Minds Entertainment presents Pray for Mercy Volume 1, the singles collection, featuring the hit song, Tonight.
When I'm just living up on this liquor, trying to get my head right. In the hood, stacking up this paper, trying to get my bread right. I got a cup full of ice, just mix this Crown with this Sprite, and just get yourself together, cause I'ma love you tonight.
And also, I Got That, featuring H2 Music.
I got that bass up in my ride, them lows missing them highs, they're loud burning inside. So won't you hop up inside? I got that bass knocking my speakers, them highs up on my tweeters. No time for non-believers. Don't join us.
And the club banger, Legs to the Ceiling.
I'm coming through just to break you off. Give me the green light and I'm going. I got her legs up to the ceiling. Legs up to the ceiling. I got her legs up to the ceiling. Legs up to the ceiling. I got her legs up to the ceiling. Legs up to the ceiling. Oh, what a good feeling. I got her legs up to the
Available
ceiling.
Available worldwide online.
Yo, I'm back, man. Like I said, we were talking about Discmakers, and as far as they go, they say they have evolved over the years. Now they offer things like flash drives. You can get your CDs. They also do DVDs, and vinyl is kind of like coming back. So they print vinyl, which they started out doing vinyl. And also, if you're ready to put your project out, they got graphic design, and they have a mastering service called the Sound Lab. I never really used the mastering service, but they have printed all my CDs. But they also offer mastering And if you sign up to their email or whatever, you know, and check the website from time to time, they give you, they'll send you a booklet, you know, free booklets that you can use about, let you know about how to master. If you have a home studio, what to use, and different tips they can give you with home studio. And if you want to order little plaques, like you say, I released my CD at this time. You know how the record label had a platinum plaques for the artists. You can order that for yourself, something similar. You know, they have plaques. And so it's just another company that you can look into and see if that would be something you're interested in. You know, if you have no idea where to get started with getting CDs printed, and they help you with that. They help you with distribution. You know, even through their partnership with CD Baby, if you want to go worldwide, they also print T-shirts. If you're interested in something like that, that might be a company that you can go through. And I just wanted to share that with y'all today. So I am Dramatic Gamble. This is Independent Grind. If you want to talk about anything on the show, hit me up on my email at dramaticgamble@gmail.com. So till next time, I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace out. Chill.